All right, baseball fans, welcome to Riverside Park, number 4 in Cincinnati, Ohio, for the 10U Aces versus the 11U Aces. Aiden D up to bat first with a strikeout from Gavin Speranza, who's on the mound. Henry M up to bat now. And that's Gavin Speranza's first walk of the day, and the 11U Aces have a runner aboard. All right, William Schroeder at the plate. With a big double, it appears, out of William. It goes to center field. They're chasing it down. They get the ball in, and a run is going to score. Henry M crosses the plate, making it a 1-0 ball game. All right, replay here of that hit. Right up the middle, past the center fielder. And William booking it there to get into second base. All right, so a good start here for the 11U Aces. They've got one run in. William Schroeder stands on second, and there he goes to third. And he's going to be safe. All right, Alex M at the plate. Alex M, a hard hit ground ball to third base, bobbled by Jacob Monomore, and he throws to first base. And Alex M is safe. Another run scores for the 11U Aces. A close play here. Mason Glenn at first base with the stretch. And Alex M just beats it out. It looks like a good call by the umpire. All right, next to bat, Jace Kogan. We're going to drop the drone here and move it behind the plate. There we go, hard hit ball. Actually a light hit ball for Jace, and he's going to be thrown out by Gavin Speranza to first baseman Mason Glenn. Another quick replay here of that one. Well fielded there by Gavin Speranza. All right, Benjamin Schroeder at the plate now. A foul ball. 2 outs in the top of the first. Gavin Speranza brings it in. That's strike number 2. Another foul ball for Ben. Gavin trying to get out of this inning with no more damage. And that's strike number 3 and strikeout number 2 of the inning for Gavin Speranza. That ends the first. 11U Aces leading 2-0. All right, Jack Kenning up to bat first for the 10U Aces. Jack with a team-leading average .541 on the season. And he line drives what appears to potentially be a double into left center right down the line, and Jack is in second base for a double. All right, a good way to start the game here for the 10U Aces. Let's see if Gavin Speranza can bring him in. All right, Gavin off to a good start too with a .487 average, but looks at strike number 3 there. And that's 1 out in the inning for pitcher Aiden D. All right, Mason Glenn up to bat now. He pops one up, and it's going to be caught. A nice catch there by pitcher Aiden D. Maybe some miscommunication, but Aiden, good concentration there. So that will bring 10U slugger Jacob Monomore to the plate. Jacob hits a hard fly ball into left field. Jack Kenning rounding third, coming home, and he's going to score, making it a 2-1 ball game. So a single and an RBI there for Jacob Monomore. That'll bring Gavin French to the plate. Gavin with a .436 average on the season. And he, too, is going to look at strike number 3, and that will end the inning. So 2-1 lead after 1 for the 11U Aces. All right, top of the second, Gavin Speranza back on the mound here. Jack M at the plate. Oh, and that's Jack M out on a foul tip. Out number 1 here in the top of the second. Next up to bat, Elena Paulin. And that's strike number 3 looking for Elena, and strikeout number 3 of the game for Gavin Speranza. All right, Tommy M up to bat. 2 out in the inning. And Tommy looks at a strike just over the outside corner for strikeout number 4 for Gavin, and the 3rd out of the inning. All right, we're at the bottom of the second. Aiden D still on the mound for the 11U Aces. Dylan Hoffman at the plate. Dylan, with an average 4.05 on the season, hits a pop-up here to second baseman, and he drops it. That's going to be an error on second baseman Ben Schroeder. And the Aces, the 10U Aces, have a runner aboard here with no outs in the second. So next up to bat here, we've got Carter Alton. Carter batting .419 on the season thus far. Hits a line drive into right field. That's going to move Dylan over. Dylan going on to third. Uh-oh, the right fielder bobbles it. Dylan coming all the way home. It's going to be a play at the plate, and an errant throw doesn't give the catcher a chance. So Dylan ties it up 2-2. That's a double and an RBI for Carter Alton. All right, Stephen Kroger at the plate next for the 10U Aces. Steven with some big hits on the year, but it's going to be a walk this time. Joey Sandel up now. On a hard line drive right up the middle for Joey Sandel. That's going to score Carter Alton and make it a 3-2 game. Steven thinking about coming home, but they get the throw into the catcher quick. So Joey with a single and an RBI. A nice at bat there for Joey Sandel. Andrew Schilling at the plate next. Andrew with a fly ball towards center field. It's going to drop in there for a single. And that's going to score Stephen Kroger. So a single and an RBI for Andrew Schilling. Joey moving on to third base, and that allows Andrew also to get to second. All right, Jacob Trout up to bat now for the 10U Aces. Aiden D trying to get out of this inning. That's another walk. The bases are loaded, and we're going to have a conference at the mound. All right, Jack Kenning back to the top of the order with the bases loaded. A hard hit ball to the shortstop. They come home with it, and that's a force out at home. So that is 1 out on the inning here in the bottom of the second. All right, Gavin Speranza up to bat with the bases loaded. And he's going to draw a walk and an RBI there for Gavin Speranza. Andrew Schilling coming home to score. All right, so the base is still jacked for Mason Glenn. He hits a soft ground ball through the shortstop third base gap. That's going to score Jacob Trout. It's a 6-2 ball game. And the right fielder gets the ball in quick to keep it to just 1 run. All right, Jacob Monomore up to bat. Bases still loaded, 1 out. Jacob with a soft line drive to the first baseman. He picks it up, steps on first. Jacob's out, but he does score a run. So an RBI for Jacob Monomore. And that makes it a 7-2 ball game. 10U Aces in the lead. All right, Gavin French up to bat. Gavin hard ground ball to the second baseman, and he's thrown out at first for the 3rd out of the inning. So a good inning for the 10U Aces. They lead 7-2. So the 11U Aces have some work to do here at the bat. Joey Sandel on the mound now for the 10U Aces. Harry C. up to bat. Well, Harry with a hard line drive over the third baseman's head out to left field. Cut off quickly and ball into second base, but that's a leadoff single. Start the 3rd inning for the 11U Aces. All right, Noah Biederman up to bat now. Runner advances to second. Noah hard drive into, Andrew Schilling with a great layout. Did he hold on to the ball? Let's see here. We're looking at the replay. So fly ball to left field. Andrew Schilling with a great jump on it, coming over, tries to make a diving grab, and can't hold on to the ball. I think his glove actually came off of his hand. So a good attempt there by Andrew Schilling to make that grab, but will result in a single for Noah Biederman, and the 11U Aces now with runners on first and second. All right, Aiden D up to the plate. Third batter of the inning, no outs. And Joey's going to walk that batter. Bases are loaded for Henry M. Hard ground ball. Henry M gets through the shortstop and third baseman out to left field, and that's going to score another run for the 11U Aces. It's now a 7-3 ball game. William Schroeder at the plate. Hits another hard ball towards the third baseman. Again gets out to left field, and another run scores 7-4. So 11U Aces making a run at it here with no outs in the third. All right, Alex M at the plate with a good at-bat here against Joey Sandel. Oh, and it's another hard hit to center field this time. Let's take a look at this. Or did he make that grab? Jacob Monomore in center field makes a great catch here as he reaches for the ball, and that's going to hold the runners on their base. So a great save there by Jacob Monomore, keeping another run or two from getting in. So we've got one out here in the top of the third now. All right, Jace Kogan up to bat for the 11U Aces. Bases still loaded. One out. Jace with a hard ground ball just past the third base. It goes out to the left fielder. Another run scores. It's 7-5. 10U Aces barely holding on to the lead now. A big inning for 11U. All right, Benjamin Schroeder at the plate. Oh, it's a fly ball towards second base. Oh, and he drops it. The umpire called infield fly, so the runner at first base is out, but it looks like the rest of the runners advance. Let's see what happens here. It looks like a routine fly ball. Jacob reaches with just one arm and drops it right off the tip of the glove. So runners advance. The umpire is going to call the runner out here at second. See if Jack gets the tag on him. It looks like he was into the base. Tag just short. So that run is going to score. Another shot at it from the right side. So it's a 7-6 ball game if the run counts. The umpire is initially going to call the runner out at second, but after a quick conference with the managers, he's going to be ruled safe as it was not a force out. All right, so the team's back on the field. There's two outs. Runners on second and third. Oh, it's a hard hit ball by Elena. No, excuse me, Jack M singles to tie the game up. It's 7-7 now. 7-7 on a base hit by Jack M. That'll bring Elena Paulin to the plate with two outs. Elena pops it up. Behind the plate, Carter Alton, catcher, makes the catch on the foul out. So that ends the inning. A huge inning for the 11U Aces. Game tied 7-7. At bottom of the third, Aiden D still on the mound for the 11U Aces. Dylan Hoffman to lead off the inning here for the 10U Aces. Oh, hard hit ball up the middle for Dylan Hoffman. That's going to be a base hit to lead off the inning. Nice hitting there for Dylan Hoffman to get him going. All right, up next we got Carter Alton at the plate. Dylan advances to second. And Carter with a good at-bat's going to walk. Stephen K at the plate now. A good hit for Steven Kroger, bobbled by the third baseman. But he tags him. Tags Dylan coming into third, so one out in the inning now. a fielder's choice for the third baseman. Joey Sandel now at the plate. Long at bat here for Joe. Oh, but he strikes out swinging. 2 outs on the inning. And what's going on here? Carter Alton tries to get to third, and he's out. Not sure what Carter was thinking here, running with it while the pitcher has the ball. But a good play by the pitcher and third baseman, and they tag him sliding into third base to end the inning. So still a 7-7 game after 3. All right, moving on to the top of the 4th. We've got Steven Kroger in for the 10U Aces on the mound, and we've got Tommy M up to bat. Hard hit ground ball to second base. Joey Sandel makes the easy play and a throw to Dylan Hoffman to get the out at first, 1 down. All right, Harry C at the plate now. Oh, takes it in the hip. Harry C will take his base on a hit by pitch. So 11U Aces with a runner aboard and 1 out. Noah Biederman up to the plate. Noah, hard ground ball to second base, bobbled by Joey Sandel, but he gets the ball. Nice flip to second base, or to the shortstop, Jack Kenning. Let's see what happens here. Hard ball off his glove. Nice job sticking with it. Nice flip. Jack there to finish the play. So good job there by Joey to stay with that ball and get out number 2 for the inning. All right, Aiden D up to bat now, trying to make something happen here for the 11U Aces. Hits it to third baseman, and he throws him out at first. So that's Gavin French at third base, making a nice grab and a good throw there to the first baseman for the final out of the inning. All right, a 7-7 game going to the bottom of the 4th. On the mound, Aiden D still hanging in there for the 11U Aces. Andrew Schilling at the plate. Andrew with a ground ball to the third baseman. Can he get there in time? No, that's going to be 1 out in the inning. All right, Jacob Trout up to bat. Another one in play. Back to the pitcher. Bobbles the ball a bit and makes a good throw to the first baseman there for out number 2. So the 11U Ace is making good work here of their fielding skills. Jack Kenning will see if he can get something going here in the bottom of the 4th for the 10U Aces. Jack with a slow roller to third base, and he beats out the throw. Third baseman playing pretty far away from the bag. Took him a little longer than normal to get to this ball. Jack, from hitting from the left-handed side, gives him a good opportunity to get to first base, and it looks like he's going to beat out the throw here. Yes, a good call by the umpire there. So with 2 outs, the 10U Aces have a runner aboard. Gavin Speranza coming to the plate. Gavin with a strikeout there. Strike number 3 will end the inning. Still a tie game, 7-7 going to number 5. All right, top of the 5th, Jacob Monomore in to pitch for the 10U team. Henry M at the plate. Jacob's going to walk the leadoff batter to put a runner aboard. William Schroeder now at the plate. Runner is advanced to second. And a hit again between the shortstop and third baseman, William Schroeder. They're going to send the runner around. He's coming home. And the throw's not going to be in time. William Schroeder advances to second. It's an 8-7 ball game. The 11U Aces take the lead. Alex M now at the plate. Runner on second. A wild pitch or a pass ball there moves the runner to third. Little conference at the mound. Hard hit ground ball to the shortstop, and he's going to get the out. That looks like Gavin Speranza there with the throw to Dylan Hoffman, but the runner will score. So an RBI there for Alex M. And a good play by Gavin Speranza to get the out at first. So it's a 9-7 game now. Jace Kogan at the plate. That's another walk there for Jacob Monomore. Ben Schroeder at the plate. Runner at second now, pitch coming in. It's a slow roller to the shortstop. And he bobbles the ball, and he's not going to get either runner, so they hold the runner at second. And reaches on error at first base. Jack M at the plate now for the 11U team. It's a hard hit over the third baseman. Going to left field, they get it in quick to the third baseman. So no damage run-wise, but the base is loaded now. And Mason Glenn is going to come in to relieve Jacob Monomore. We've got Elena Paulin at the plate, bases loaded. This could be a big inning for the 11U Aces. Oh, and she pops it up, headed towards the third baseman, and he makes the catch. A good catch there for Andrew Schilling at third base. So 2 outs now in the inning. Can Mason Glenn get him out of this inning without any more damage? Tommy M at the plate. Tommy M with a fly ball out to right center field. And Gavin French makes the catch to get him out of the inning. So 9-7 lead now for the 11U Aces. 10U gets themselves out of a jam. So in the bottom of the fifth, Tommy M on the mound now for the 11U team. Mason Glenn up to bat to lead things off for the 10U. And Tommy's going to walk the first batter. Jacob Monomore now up with Mason on first. And Tommy's going to walk Jacob. So now 2 bases on. Gavin French up to bat for the 10U team. Oh, it's a wild pitch, but it bounces right back to the catcher. Mason going to third, and it looks like he's in there. Let's watch this one again in slow motion. Good throw by catcher Jace Kogan right to the third baseman, right on the money, but Mason just in there, and it looks like they maybe hit some knees as they slid in. So Mason is safe, but both the third baseman and Mason are down. All right, they're all right, though. They're back up. Gavin French still at bat. Runners on second and third. And that's another walk. So Tommy M has walked the bases loaded here to start this bottom of the fourth. The 11U team is going to bring Henry in to pitch now with Dylan Hoffman at the plate. Dylan, a hard hit back to the catcher, or back to the pitcher, and he throws, gets the force out at home to Jace. So Henry M to Jace Kogan for out number 1 here in the inning. Bases still loaded for the 10U team. Carter Alton up to bat. Carter, another hit, back past the catcher. A nice play by the shortstop, Elena Paulin. He's going to throw home, and it appears she will get the force out. Yeah, nice play there, backing up the pitcher. Elena to Jace, and the bases are still loaded, but now with 2 outs, can the 11U get out of this inning without any damage? Joey Sandel at the plate and appears to be batting out of order. He's going to take a pitch. It's going to be strike 1, and I think they're going to figure it out now. Joey's not supposed to be up. It should be Steven Kroger. So Steven comes to the plate. He's going to keep 1 strike on him. So it's an 0-1 count to Steven Kroger. Steven with the first pitch, jacks it into right center field. It lands. Oh my goodness, 1 run scores, 9-8 game. Another run scores, that ties it up. They're bringing the 3rd run home, and that scores another run. So Steven with a huge double, scoring 3 RBIs, giving the 10U team the lead, 10-9. So Joey back at the plate now. He's going to pop one up here. And, oh, a tough catch here by the catcher. Looks like he hung on to it, though. Let's see what happens. Maybe some miscommunication. Maybe he just misread this ball a little bit, but he reaches back, makes the catch. That's Henry M. making that catch. So that gets him out of the inning. But the damage is done. 10-9 lead for the 10U Aces. All right, we're in the top of the 6th. Mason Glenn stays in to pitch this final inning. The 11U team needs to score 1 run to at least tie it up. 2 to take the lead. Harry C. at the plate. And it's going to be a ball 1 here for Mason. There's a hit, goes to the third baseman. Jacob Monomore throws to first, and he gets him. A good job by Jacob Monomore. Looks like he fields it clean. No, he didn't field it clean. Bobbled it just a bit, but still has time to get the runner going to first. So 1 out here in top of the 6th for the 10U Aces. Noah Biederman to bat. All right, full count here on Noah. And he looks at strike number 3. So strikeout number 1 of the game for Mason Glenn. The 11U team down to their final out. Aiden D up to bat. There's strike number 1. Strike number 2. And Aiden D strikeout swinging. And it looks like maybe a drop third strike, but he's going to be out. And that's going to end the game. So the 10U Aces with a big win, 10-9. Good competitive game by both teams. And the 10U team comes out on top tonight. All right, some notable stats from the game today. We've got William Schroeder going 3 for 3 for the 11U Aces. Jack Muzzo 2 for 3. On the 10U side, Jack Kennan going 2 for 3. On the pitching side, Gavin Speranza leads all pitchers with 5 strikeouts, followed by Aiden Davison of the 11U team with 4 strikeouts. Mason Glenn with 2 strikeouts.